Become a Zion supporting member, access a video gallery and video requests by visiting zionmembership.com. Alternatively, please use the link in the description box. Thank you. Chosen ones, empaths, you need to make sure if you're out of the life of the narcissist you was involved with, that you completely remain no contact. You need to cut them out of your mind like a lobotomy. You need to cut them out of your heart and soul. And absolutely go full no contact. Have nothing to do with them. Do not communicate with them. If you've got children with them, use the Grey Rock method and parallel parenting means. And that's the best, that's going to be just as powerful as going no contact. But you need to make sure that you do not communicate about anything to do with each other. You need to make sure that this narcissist is cut out of your life for good, because when they go on with their new supplies and they come to the realization that you're no longer interested in them and you no longer want nothing to do with them, they begin to punish the new supply. They begin to blame the new supply for losing you. And even though I just mentioned if you have children with them, to be honest with you, this doesn't just have to be romantic relationships. Any narcissist that loses a chosen one and an empath, whether this is romantic setting, whether this is friends, family members, associates, colleagues, they will blame the new supply for the void that they feel in their lives from losing the chosen one and the empath. You see, there's a significant void that's created in the life of the narcissist you was involved with by losing you. And the only thing that restores and heals that void for them is communication with you, is you still being actively involved in their life. By you withdrawing, by you completely cutting yourself out of their mind like a lobotomy, out of their heart and their soul, and you completely cut yourself away from them. You have no affiliation to do with them. This is when the tables turn and these new supplies, these new dusties that they've got involved in relationships with, whether it's romantic, friendships, family member, associates, colleagues, these new flying monkeys or whoever they're around, these new affiliates that they're around, they blame their new supplies for losing you. They blame them. They're held responsible and they turn nasty towards these new suppliers. Now, I'm not saying this so you rejoice at the fact that someone facing abuse from the narcissist you was involved with, but it's most likely they've ran into another toxic person as well. A lot of the times, these narcissists you was involved with, after they leave the chosen one and the empath, or after they discard you or reverse discard you, or you have to cut them off because they become too toxic, they find themselves in other toxic scenarios. Like I said, whether it's romantic, friendship, family member, colleague, associate, whatnot, they find themselves in these dysfunctional relationships with their new suppliers. And they know it. Oh, hell, do they know it? They know they're in some dysfunctional relationship, and all they can feel is your absence. All they feel is the void that was created by you, the empath and the chosen one. And they blame, they're resentful towards the new supply, they lash out at the new supply will lash out back to them. They're in a chaotic, dysfunctional relationship through losing you. And this is what you need to let happen. But as I said in the earlier segment, the only way this is possible and plausible to happen is if you have absolutely zero contact to do with them. You have absolutely nothing to do with them. You let them go. I made a video earlier on the membership channel about becoming indifferent towards the narcissist. And by becoming indifferent towards the narcissist, not having any concern to do with the narcissist and totally alienating the narcissist, this is the kind of mindset you need to approach with in this situation. Please press the like and subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But when a narcissist loses you permanently, you've got to understand, highlight that word permanently. You need to be out of their life permanently. You can't be communicating with them. As I mentioned, if this is a romantic relationship that you're involved with the narcissist and you do have children, then anytime the narcissist tries to orientate the conversation towards you and them, you grey rock them, you master grey rocking. You do not communicate with them when they're trying to talk about you and them. If they talk about the children, you can be coherent and you can talk about the children, etc. But if they try and orientate the conversation about you and them, you grey rock them and you show no interest towards whatever they're talking about, right? That's how you can approach the situation if you are attached through children, etc. And like I mentioned in the earlier segment as well, you can use parallel parenting, which you communicate through an app. You meet at a neutral location to exchange the children, and that will help you in your journey too. But for those of you that don't have children with the narcissist you're involved with, you need to make sure they're cut completely out of your life. And when I mean completely, it needs to be completely gone. They need to be gone from your life. Do not text them. Do not communicate with them. Do not ring them. Do not post on social media to them. Do not do nothing. Zero contact. Master the no contact. It's something you can master. It's something that you can work on to destroy this narcissist that was involved in your life. Because when they lose you permanently, they just leave them to create their own mess and drama. Leave them in their own new relationship or new friendship or new family member setting or new work setting. And they're just going to be shifting blame towards the new supplies. You know, and their new suppliers, they haven't only just got new suppliers. So let's say you was in a romantic relationship, right? They haven't only just got a new supply in their romantic life. They find new supplies in several aspects of their life, you know. They'll find new friends. They'll affiliate with new friends. They'll have other flying monkeys around them. And they turn nasty to those that they're closest to by you being absent. Because they have a huge, incredible void that can't be filled by losing you, the chosen one, the empath. You create a huge void and absence in the life of the narcissist. So just make sure that you're completely not affiliated with them in any which way whatsoever. Just have zero contact, zero communication. And if you was a fly on the wall, you would see them, you know, lashing out at their new supply lashing out back at them. And it's some chaotic, dysfunctional relationship that they find themselves in. And you can let them be, let them be in that. And do not feel sorry for the new supply, because most likely the new supply is toxic. If the new supply isn't toxic, which is highly unlikely, then, you know, you can pray or hope that the new supply makes the way out for themselves. And, you know, if they will do, you know, they could, you know, narcissists that run into regular people figure them out. Other narcissists figure them out. They get figured out quicker. The reason that you got so deeply involved with this narcissist you was involved with is because you were unawakened. You were asleep and you didn't realize what was happening. And you was endlessly giving love and care and consideration, whether this was a friendship, romantic relationship, family member, associate, colleague. You were endlessly giving towards this relationship because you are a chosen one and an empath and you was asleep. The difference is now you're awakened, and many other individuals that they encounter in lives will suss them out straight from the get-go. So you do not need to worry. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. To become a supporting member, access a video gallery and video requests by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.